we're going to talk about division equations. A division equation looks like this. And what makes this equation unique is that it has a variable in it, and we need to figure out what the variable stands for that can make this problem true. So to figure that out, we're going to ask three basic questions. The first question is, what type of problem is this? Because the title of this video is division equations, we know that this is a division problem. But we also know, because we remember that the fraction sign means division. So this says x divided by 7 equals 4. Our next question is, what's the opposite of division? The opposite of division is multiplication. So we need to figure out what number are we going to multiply on both sides to get the variable alone. And it turns out that we're going to multiply 7 because 7 is on the same side of the equal sign. And we're going to show it a little bit different than we have in the other types of equations. What we're going to do is we're going to put it off to the side. We're going to put a multiplication sign in between them. So now we've shown our multiplication. On the side with the variable, you're going to want to turn this whole number into a fraction. And the way that you turn a whole number into a fraction is to put it over 1. Now you have a 7 on top and a 7 on bottom, and those cancel each other out to become 1s. So what you really have is x, because 1 times x is x, over 1 times 1 is 1. So you have x over 1. X divided by 1 is x. Dividing by 1 doesn't change anything, so we can just say x. On this side we have 4 times 7, which is 28. So our final answer is x equals 28. If you put if you put just 28, you're going to get the wrong answer. So you need to make sure it says x equals 28. You also want to make sure that you're doing this on both sides, otherwise you're going to come up with the wrong answer. Let's look at another problem. 9 equals x divided by 3. First question, what type of problem is this? This is a division problem. Second question, what's the opposite of division? The opposite of division is multiplication. What do we need to multiply on both sides to get the variable alone? We need to get rid of this 3, so we're going to multiply 3 on both sides. 3, 3. Put the multiplication sign in there. We remember that a dot means multiplication. We're going to turn this, I should have put that higher. We're going to turn this whole number into a fraction, and putting it over 1 doesn't change the meaning of that whole number. That still means 3. We're just making it look a little bit different. We're going to cancel out the 3's, and they're going to become 1's because there's 1 on top, 1 on bottom. So on this side, we're left with x over 1, or just x. Drag down the equal sign. 3 times 9 is 27. So our final answer is 27 equals x. You'll normally see it as x equals 27. One way or the other, it doesn't really make a huge difference.